Welcome to the I'll Let You Talk podcast. I'm Mike. That's Marquise. As you can hear in the background, he's worrying about why video games and stuff like that is out. Not why like
They
we haven't been
disrespect
doing this for the
everything.
past 3 weeks.
I was just trying to give you a break because my mind's here now.
There,
That's
there,
all.
there are no breaks in life, man. You
Yes, it is, man.
No, man.
You need to take time and smell the roses.
Now you got to roll with the punches while you're smelling the roses.
Fuck punches, man.
See, when you take time, when you don't take time, hold on, no, I was gonna probably go against my point. I was gonna say when you don't take time and smell the roses, you end up Jerry Rice. but
or Roman Gonzalez.
Yeah,
You don't know who that is, do you?
who is that?
Chocolatito, the boxer that just lost over the last week.
So you saying he lost because
He didn't lose.
Huh?
They robbed him.
So you saying he got robbed because he didn't take time to smell the roses?
No, nigga. He took his time and he wasn't throwing big shots or big hell of a lot of big shots and they didn't give him the decision because he took his time and he was a methodical fighter. You know who he is? He's a more exciting Floyd Mayweather. He does take chances, but he changed the way he fought this time.
That's what he did.
Yeah, and they didn't like that, so they didn't give him a decision.
Well, all I can say is that's more in line with the way I've always judged boxing, the way I was taught to judge boxing.
Man,
You got
outta
to remember,
here.
we grew up in the '90s. You score activity.
It's 3 type of boxers, bro. You can't just say that every boxer was a brawler or action-packed fighter. That's not true.
Every boxer is not a brawler, and every boxer is not an action-packed fighter. But you score points on who it looks like is dictating the fight. And activity almost kind of always shows who's dictating the fight, unless you got somebody like a Bernard, like a Winky Wright, like a Floyd Mayweather.
But Winky, most of Winky fight, Winky was bruised up. Winky was my guy. Most of his fight, he was bruised up.
And how many fights did he
but,
win?
But what did they call him? The most defensive fighter in the world.
Right.
How was he bruised up
no,
if he's the most defensive fighter in the world?
Winky was kind of an exception to the rule. He took more chances than, let's say, like a Floyd or Bernard Hopkins, but he was still of that ilk. But to my point, he's the type of fighter. Every Winky Wright fight I watched, I thought he lost because he did not dominate the action. He didn't dictate the fight. But
I thought you're supposed to land the most effective punches.
that's a part of it.
Not the most flashy or the most crowd pleasing.
Come on, you got to think about some
because
of the
most of them
greats.
shots don't land.
Yeah.
Most of them shots go off the arm, go off the glove.
Yeah.
They roll off the shoulders. Most of them shots that y'all hear that the fans go crazy over, they don't land.
But what about some of the clean punches? Like sometimes Floyd would throw a clean punch, but it'd be one of them pitter pat punches, a la Sugar Ray Robinson.
Ask anybody.
Leonard.
Ask
Sugar Ray
anybody
Leonard.
that been in the ring with him after they've been in the ring. They all say he's a powder puncher and this, that, and the third.
Keith,
Motherfucker got some power.
You're preaching to the choir because I've even said that myself. Floyd does have some
they
power.
look like they powder. They powder shots.
His
and everything
cleaner
else.
shots do be hard, but some of the points that some of the punches that he
Them
hit you with
checkups?
just to score,
Them checkups.
no, they count. They count. But
So they won't be hard. That's what you're
Some
saying.
of the punches that he hit you with just to score, no, the checkups is usually the ones that he catching people off guard. I'm saying those count. They probably hurt. But some of the points he just throwing just to score, you could tell they pitter pat. Like I said, Ray Leonard. Remember when Ray Leonard used to steal rounds at the end of the match?
Yeah, that was flashy shit.
Yeah,
that Floyd
that
don't do that.
pitter-pat,
That jab,
that's
that jab is real, cuz. That might look like is not nothing, but that jab is real, man. Ask Canelo. Like Canelo in the middle of the fight, he just said fuck. Like he just let that look out like damn, I can't do shit with this kid. And he's hurting.
Right.
And Canelo's a true middleweight.
He's a bigger guy, yeah.
True middleweight, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now he ain't gonna do that to Triple G, but it's true middleweight that he had flustered. Like, damn, this motherfucker can hit, and I can't hit him.
Here's my thoughts on that because I did see you speak on it on your social media. When all else fails, and you know me, I'm all about winning, and for the most part, I'm all about winning the right way. But if you know you're kind of in a no-win situation, I'd rather literally, since it's boxing, go out swinging. If I gotta lose, I want them to see that, yo, I'm actually trying to win. I don't want to try to fight my style and be so married to my style that I'm married to a fucking L. And some people do that.
Then you Paul Williams. Then you lose a fight and you're not a star no more.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I used to like Paul.
This is a profession. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You can't just say fuck it and go balls to the wall if this is your profession. This is what feeds your family. You can't just do that.
You can't. You
You
can't.
gotta take calculated risks, right? And life and everything in your career, when you talk about career, you gotta take calculated risks, right?
Right.
That's what boxing is. Even if you check YouTube out, Flu even said after my Arturo Gotti fight, my body was beat down.
I remember. I told you. I gave him credit after he said that.
Like I couldn't do it no more, so I had to fight more of the methodical guy that people don't like. He said, "Yeah, my fights was boring."
Right.
But all it is about wins and losses when we talk about money, right?
Yeah,
Because
but
when
look.
you lose, you don't get nothing.
But look at what he said. He didn't say my body was breaking down. I got more exciting. He said, you know what? I'm gonna be a little bit less of myself. I'm gonna be a better version of myself. I know that they like the more exciting me, but I'm gonna give them the more defensive
did they care
me.
about Pretty Boy?
No, they didn't care about Pretty Boy.
Like, honestly, when he was giving you them action fights against Indu and Chico got Rest His Soul and all that.
Right.
And
Zab.
I mean, Zab and
Diego.
I said Chico.
Yeah.
And everything else. Did y'all care about him then?
No.
I mean, black people cared about him, but did the masses care about Floyd? Until he started talking about fuck this and fuck that, that's when y'all started caring about him, right?
Beefing with my boy Larry Merchant.
Yeah, and like same thing y'all cared about Bernard after he broke the Puerto Rican flag in Puerto Rico.
Right.
So anytime y'all care about these people,
People
they start being them.
Yeah, people only care about people when they go hill. That's true.
Wrestling.
But at the same time, if I'm gonna lose, I'm gonna go down with the ship. I'm gonna go out on my shield. We've been saying that in so many different sports.
When you gonna do that for real in your life?
You got to go out on your shield.
You got a book that you've been writing. You got TV type of TV shows you've been writing. You're supposed to be a rapper.
You was talking to Justin?
You're supposed to be a rapper and everything else. When you gonna go on your shield?
Huh? I'm going out on my shield. I'm being a father.
Jack of all trades, a master of none, nigga.
Right. So see, which shield I got to go out on that day? It's a bunch of them.
Okay, like I said, it's different fighters, right?
But I'm glad you said that. With me having a bunch of shields, and look at somebody like, let's say, a Bill Belichick. Bill Belichick, he's a chameleon. He's whatever he needs to be for that day. You like to carry your right hand low? I'm being southpaw today. You like to be kind of unorthodox? I'm going to be orthodox. I'm going to do whatever it is that gives you trouble because I can do it all. Why aren't more people like Bill Belichick?
That's why he's hoodie. That's why he's the best coach in the world.
Right.
Like in every sport, even if I view him as a cheater, he's the best coach ever.
Right.
Like, he does everything you was taught to do.
Right.
Everything. Like Rock was telling us since we was kids. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying, right?
Right.
He games plan for every situation.
Yeah.
He plays the game that is really checkers. I mean, the chess, not checkers.
Right.
Jason Garrett. Andy Reid. Andy Reid is great. He was great with the Eagles. How the fuck he
My
never
guy.
win nothing? Your boy, and I hate giving him the shout outs and everything, but Bull really does this shit. My boy Frank White put a stat up there with the Cowboys and the Patriots.
Right.
17-16, 50-something to 50-something, 5 Super Bowls for the Patriots, 0 for the Cowboys.
Right.
Since 2000. They've been the two top teams that's been putting in Pro Bowlers. I mean, not Pro Bowlers, all pros and all this type of shit.
Right.
You know what the Patriots got? 5 Super Bowls, we got nothing.
Uh-huh.
How's that work?
Culture.
Not
And you see when
not
he
the
put,
golden arm.
You see when he put that stat, I said one thing, coaching.
Yeah, man, yeah.
Because that's what it comes down to.
He's the greatest ever because he does it every way possible.
Right.
He doesn't leave no stone unturned.
So I'm saying, why don't more people...
Because you can't do that. Like, nobody can be Shakespeare, right? How many Shakespeares you want?
Everybody can be Shakespeare, but why can't everybody... I guess, and me and you, we deal with this a lot in our own lives because you're like, Mike, you can't expect everybody to be you.
Yeah.
Everybody's not going to be
I tell you that all the time, right?
You do. And I often come back to, well, of course, we're all unique, we're all different, we're all going to be different, but why can't you have a little bit more Mike in you? Pause. Like, why can't you be more of that guy? Like, just try to be a little bit more well-rounded. Nobody's telling you to speak every language that they teach in Rosetta Stone, but nigga, could you learn how to speak Spanish a little bit? Like, I see, like nothing.
That's all I know. Like, Brett asked me to do Rosetta Stone all the time. I would never do it. I'm cool in my lane. I don't want to do everything everybody else does.
It's not about doing everything everybody else does. It's about making you a better version of yourself.
Yeah, but you can't do that trying to be hoodie. Or like, and just talk about coaching. Like, you can't just look at him and say, I'm gonna take that from him.
Absolutely, because he lives it. But I'm saying, why don't more people embody that?
It might not be comfortable to you. Right or wrong?
Right.
Because Jason gets toolage from Hoodie, Jimmy, all these guys. A lot of these coach you hear talk to Jimmy, Mike Dicko, all these guys back in the day.
Right.
You take anything from these niggas? You hear anybody acting like Mike?
No.
Mike Singletary did that, fired.
Right.
Right. Try to take it back to the old coaches, fired.
Right.
Well, how
Yeah,
can
him
you
and
be that?
Mike Nolan. Right.
How can you be that? Hoodie get away with that because of the rings. Soon he start winning, ain't nobody gonna take.
I wouldn't say it's just the rings,
No, I'm talking
but
about
the rings do give him a cachet.
Nobody's gonna take what the Patriots put down.
Mm-hmm.
When they winning, cool.
Right.
But once that stop, they ain't gonna go after. You see what happened? They already tried to go after these niggas when they was in their dormant period.
Mm-hmm.
Well, for what, it was a year? Because they didn't win.
How about say
It's like a year, right?
Yeah, when are the Patriots ever really dormant?
I'm just saying, like, not winning the Super Bowl.
Nah, I hear you.
Because 10 years they were. Was 10 years he ain't win? From like 2004 to 2000. When was time last Super Bowl? Was 2005?
Yeah, I think 4 against the Eagles.
So
that
it
was his last
9
win.
years or 9 years before he won his next one? How much time is
No.
between that?
When did they win? 2015? Was that against the win against Seattle? 10, 11 years, something like that.
Yeah. So yeah, 10, 11 years. So they don't go dormant sometimes. Man. It's not. They're not the Cowboys. They're not Washington.
They didn't go dormant.
They don't got 22 years in this shit, man.
They didn't go dormant like, yo, we're not making it anymore. We just weren't winning any. Like they been to them.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, man. That Spygate made really pop when they didn't win, right? They really went after them. They didn't go after them when they the Super Bowl right after the Super Bowl. They waited a couple years afterwards.
Nah,
It wasn't right after the Super Bowl.
no, Spygate
with
was
the Rams.
No.
They didn't come up into the Eagles, right? They didn't come up into the Eagles. So
I think
like
so.
3 years later, before they tried to hit them.
When did they go? They went in 07 or 08 against the Giants, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so they was like right back on the league's heels. Like, all right, y'all gonna call us cheaters? Boom, we right back at y'all. That's why they was running. That's why they was running roughshod through everybody.
Because of what?
Spygate, yeah, because they said, yo, y'all say we cheaters? We gonna show y'all this?
But they are.
Just like now, Deflategate.
Like, just be who you are. That's why I hate Kentucky. I hate freaking the Patriots.
Why do you hate Kentucky?
Because Kentucky, they're cheaters too. They want to be who they are. Like, they want to keep telling people we don't like bringing in one and dones. Kyle try to tell people he don't like bringing in one and done. That's your whole fucking system. Like, stop telling me something that I know is true. Tom Brady told me he wasn't. Well, he didn't tell me nothing. He said he didn't know. He told me he didn't know.
He didn't know.
The smartest quarterback ever to play this game doesn't know if he's a cheater. Mike, that's something about fucking intelligence, isn't it? The smartest quarterback. Well, one of the smartest quarterbacks, because people say Peyton Manning, it's who you like.
Yeah.
You gonna tell me, well, I don't know. What if his son say that? He got what? Three sons and a daughter now? What if his son say that? What if his daughter say that when she grow up? Like, Dad, I don't know if I sucked the dick, right? Like, what if she say that, cuz?
I think if she took it to those extremes, he probably felt like, all right, you're trying to hose me right now.
Yeah, right. Well, that's how Jim felt. That's how Jim Gray felt when Jim asked a straight up question. And he said, I don't know. And I'm supposed to say, yeah, that guy's a stand up.
Hey
guy.
man, he's from the suburbs of California. He probably thought he could get away with that. Man, he had the innocent boyish look in his face.
Yo, how many of them guys from them areas try to get away with white collar crimes?
Tell me about it.
All right, so can I call him on his bullshit? That's all I'm saying.
Sure.
I'm not amazed by his boyish good looks and he wear Uggs and everything else. I'm not amazed by that. I'm gonna call him on he's being a liar. Like, that nigga lied to the American public. This is like Donald Trump did. Y'all hate Donald Trump.
He may have lied, allegedly.
Allegedly, huh?
Allegedly.
Why can't Donald get that?
Huh?
Why can't Donald get that allegedly, right?
Yo.
It's not been proven that he lied, right?
Not quite. Not quite.
So why can't Donald get that?
Even though, like, yo,
Donald Trump,
he looking real funny in the light. I keep on hearing more and more news coming out. Like the jig is almost up for this guy.
Oh man, yeah, man, it's getting close. It's getting close. I watch MSNBC and CNN every morning, man. I love this shit, man. Britt asked me, she's like, "Why you do this, babe? It's a fucking soap opera to me."
Speaking of soap operas, you know what? I'm not. Well, Marquise knows. First and foremost, like I used to be really, really into politics. Me and him was both into politics real heavy at one point. He stayed on that, but I would rather you be immersed in that soap opera than the soap opera that she was just watching the other day. Like Love and Hip Hop, man.
Oh man,
do you see some of
Ratchet
this?
TV? That's what you gotta call it, man. It's not even Love and Hip Hop no more. It's Ratchet. Mona Scott What's her name? Mona Scott Lee?
Mona Scott Young.
Young.
Yeah.
That bitch is the devil. Like she's the devil reincarnated.
I've been told.
Like she plays on these people. Like, and they don't understand it. They just want their check, huh?
Right.
Just like the bros from
it's all
MTV
about the bag.
with Teen Mom. These bitches keep having kids.
Right.
They even came out with a hood terminology. Teen Mom OG.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
These 5 bros keep having babies.
Right.
Why we want to keep seeing these hoes?
OG. That's crazy.
Come on, man. F love and hip hop, man.
You know what? You kind of made me kind of sad just now. They have a Teen Mom OG. What happened to? Because I was just talking to your mother about this the other day. What happened to the real world OG? Like all we get is the challenges.
That's all we get challenges.
We won't get these niggas back in the house for like a 20th.
I was saying that to Britt the other night. Like, yo, why we can't just get a reunion of the greats? You know what I mean? Just get back in the house for 3 months.
Can we get a real world OG?
You know what I mean? Chris is like 30, 34, 35.
Which Chris?
CT.
Oh, okay.
Bananas about 30, 32. Like,
yeah, all these dudes are still pretty young. No, they're old. We old.
You think they want to put them in the house, man? You think they want to put the cameras around these niggas?
Yeah.
Chris got a kid now.
I would enjoy that a whole lot more. I did hear that he had a kid.
Yeah.
And I was trying to tell my mom, because my mom, like, yo, I don't know, sometimes, I guess if you watch something enough and you root for these people, you kind of like relate to them.
Nobody on Love and Hip Hop.
Because she's saying that, like, not even just Love and Hip Hop, we talking about Basketball Wives, the whole spectrum.
Oh, no, Mike. None of them shows you can root for nobody.
And I'm like, Mom, you got to understand, we would not care about their story if they wasn't the wife of so-and-so.
No, I used to think that too. We wouldn't care about them if they didn't give us the type of entertainment they give us. Because do you care, like Drea body crazy.
Right.
Do you care about Drea besides her body?
Drea can still have a lane besides her body.
Where?
Instagram. So she can still have a lane. But
Vita Guerrera had that lane too, but don't that shit fade out after a while?
You still get your money on the low. But
I'm not talking about them getting the check. I'm saying, do you care about
after a while you don't. But like I was trying to tell her, like, do you think, and again, going back to the OG real world stuff, do you think niggas would care about Tammy if she wasn't Kenny Anderson's like baby mom?
Niggas don't even know that she's Kenny Anderson's baby mom. Niggas know that she punched my nigga from MTV. And that's what I'm telling my mom. I'm like, or she'll choke a bitch out on what's her name? That's what I'm telling mom. I'm like, Mom, she been a public figure, but the reason why she's a public figure now is because that man's bread. Like, if they never got married and got divorced, she wouldn't be on TV to this day. Yeah, but that was season 1, season 2, where people really cared about their story. Now it's just ratchet TV. I'm like, I really mean it. Yeah, ratchet TV, they care about the entertainment. Because it's a piggyback. It's a spinoff. Like you spun off of that man's fame. Like I was telling her, Doug Christie's wife. And she's a beastly looking somebody. God. Who would care about her if she wasn't Doug Christie's wife? Who would care about Shaq's wife? That's what I'm saying. Shawnee, she eating off of Shaq's bag. Like she said, nah, Shawnee got her own businesses. Where? From where, Mom? Where? Like Savannah got money. Savannah got business too. Do we care about Savannah businesses? Yeah. What is it? We claimed that yogurt spot being LeBron's, right? It was yogurt, right? It was yogurt, right? What is it? Home court. Nobody's buying LeBron's furniture or Savannah. I'm sorry, didn't mean to disrespect her. Nobody's buying Savannah's furniture. Nobody cares about them like attached to the celebrity that we're talking about. But let them be on TV. Right. You know what I mean? Even when I was just watching The Jump the other day, LeBron's best friend, Rich Paul. Why can't you just announce him as Rich Paul? Why can't you announce him as a super agent that he is right now? Yeah. Killing the game. Right. Why gotta be LeBron's friend? Yeah. Because he is an agent. He does have a lot of people right now that's hot. So that's what I'm telling my mom. If Stevie J, God bless his heart, if Stevie J didn't make all those hits for the Rough Riders and the likes of those guys in the 90s, we wouldn't care about Mimi. We wouldn't, even if she did like have a spectacular time on that pole, we wouldn't care. That porno was terrible. Don't you spectacular Mimi in that category, man. Don't do it. Come on, man. The pole, the shower rod, that was innovative. The fucking shit broke on the original one, right? You do know it's 2 tapes, right? You do know that, right? It was still innovative. Look, I don't care nothing about Stevie J, Mimi, none of these. I care about Jocelyn, the Puerto Rican princess. But would we care about Jocelyn if she wasn't with... It's not even about Stevie J. I care about Jocelyn because she's the realest illiterate person I ever met in my fucking life. And she doesn't care. She doesn't care. She knows she's illiterate and she doesn't care. She keeps spinning it, bro. I love her, bro. She's real. I don't care about Stevie J. I even forgot he made hits for P. Diddy and the Rough Rider.
Yeah.
Fuck Stevie J. You feel me? I even forgot he got a sex tape with Eve.
Right.
Screw Stevie J.
That's what I'm telling.
Is a lame.
That's
bro.
what I'm telling. He really is. But that's what I'm telling my mom. Like, if Mona cut the cord on him today or tomorrow, he has a talent. What do these girls have? They don't have a talent.
Can they make books? Didn't Mimi make a book with her daughter? I'm only fucking.
Who cares about that?
I'm only messing.
Even think about
you're right.
Think about Corinne's book. Like, it's because there's a bunch of names in that book. That's why we care about her book.
Shout out to Wayne, man. Staying with a slut, man. Shout out to Wayne. Man. I respect Wayne. Wayne's a real nigga, man. Nobody talk about how Lil Wayne's a real nigga, bro.
Rick Ross.
Shout out to Rick for acknowledging that Wayne's a real dude, bro.
And Jay wanted me to ask you that. He said, ask Marquise how he feel about the Rather You Than Me CD.
I ain't heard the CD yet.
Yeah, he slaughtered Birdman. Jesus Christ.
The Rick Ross joint?
Yeah.
I heard a couple tracks on it.
Yeah.
It's better than that Drake guy.
The More Life. I actually gave More Life. I was working out yesterday and I gave it a.
How many mics? Y'all do mics or thumbs still? Is it still source?
Middle fingers. How many middle fingers? Because I'm trying to give fucks about it.
I listened to 9 tracks on that joint. The first 2 was tough.
You said the first 2 was tough.
I mean, just saying like it wasn't the singing shit.
Okay, cool.
And everything.
Because I'm like, Free Smoke is kind of light.
Seven songs went on. He's singing melodies on that.
Right.
And you remember, I just want to ask you a question because you was one of the niggas. You remember when I used to bump Ja Rule?
Right.
Was Ja Rule first album crazy?
No.
Like I'm just saying, as a rapper, right? Like as an actual rapper.
No.
Right. All right. It wasn't crazy. All right.
Not at all.
It wasn't crazy at all.
No.
But then he turned into a singer, and y'all didn't like that.
He was singing on the first joint.
But
You still liked it.
But y'all didn't like that, right?
No.
But y'all like this nigga now? The masses love, mainstream love this nigga now?
Right.
How's that work?
Hey, man. I guess Ja was a little ahead of his time.
He even made better melodies than this nigga, man. Like for real. Him and J-Lo, him and Lil Mo and my girl Vita. Come on, Mike. All this shit. Your boy
Ja had tracks.
Your boy just hums on these songs and people fall over these songs. He can't sing.
Drake can sing.
Oh my
He can
God.
sing.
Now you buy into this.
He can't sing, but he can sing.
I like Drake flexing. I don't like the singing Drake. Fuck the singing.
When does Drake flex? Even his flexes, like, although I do like him when he flex because it's comical. It's like, you're the same dude that'll flex, and then you'll be emotional on the very next track. So it's kind of.
I don't know how this works, man. I don't know how all these thug niggas feeling this nigga Drake. All these
a lot of people,
tough guys now of this world, this new generation of thug young guys are feeling this singing nigga. And you made fun of me.
Right.
You made fun of me when I was
for Ja and Nelly.
Man.
I remember
all this, man.
I remember the arguments when niggas was like, Nelly or Luda, and I'm like, Luda's the better rapper of the two. They both clowns, but Luda's the better rapper of the two. You like, nah, man, Nelly, man,
that's my guy, man. That's my guy, man. And now y'all listen to all these singing niggas.
That is true. And
now
Nelly
everybody
had hits.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Nelly had hits.
Mm-hmm. What kind of hits your boy got? You said Free Smoke was like. I like that joint.
Free Smoke is like.
You said it's
I like Do Not Disturb. Tell you
that's
the
second joint?
Nah, that's his very last joint on the track.
I ain't make it that far.
I barely did. Like the shuffle button helped me. But I just looked at the track list. Okay, that's the last track.
Yeah, I ain't make it that far.
Nah, it's. I guess it's eclectic if you want to call it that. If you like listening to a lot, or if you like to see all the waves that he's stealing in the process, then yeah.
I don't know, man.
It's a lot of waves being stolen.
I don't like it.
Shout out to Quavo for having a verse on Portland.
Who joined did he steal first? They had a whole 10-minute joint on SBX and everything on how Drake over his career stole different artists.
Oh yeah.
Like style, swag, songs and shit. And this boy got a laundry list, bro.
Yeah, and they left off some stuff like even when I don't think they did acknowledge when he stole the Big John Super Duper Flow. They did acknowledge that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean.
Oh, this is what I really wanted to ask you. I don't want to say on Drake because I fucking hate Drake.
Go ahead.
You watched Colin, right? The Herd, my guy.
Who?
Colin.
The LeBron fanboy?
Yeah.
The Russell Westbrook hater.
Did you see what he posted about Russell? Did you see what the people out there said about your boy? The guy you said play fence, right? The guy you said play fence.
Colin Cowherd, and again, because you could ask baby girl, yes, I was watching that. And here's the rebuttal to that. I don't even need you to spew it. Here's the rebuttal to that. Colin Cowherd, and it is true. He does not.
I wanted you to say that.
No. It is true. He does not contest a lot of threes. But does Colin Cowherd know that most nights Russell Westbrook guards the 3 or the 4?
He doesn't contest a lot of 2s either. He doesn't contest a lot of shots that go up. That's what Colin's point was, that he's getting massive triple doubles because he's not playing his guy. He don't care about 3, 4, 5, 2, 1. He's saying that whoever he's guarding, he's not playing any defense on them because he's worried about rebounds.
That wasn't the stat. The stat was that Russell Westbrook has the least contest of any 3-point shot, which is still nitpicking because it's like we're not talking about he doesn't contest shots, but he doesn't contest 3-point shots. I'm like, he's not always guarding the 2 or the 1.
The white girl tried to bring up like
Kristen Leahy.
Yeah, she's like, oh,
because somebody got a rebound.
He plays it too, and he brought up, well, he's pretty high on the 2-point, not contesting either. And his main point was he doesn't contest shots because he's worried about getting rebounds.
Well,
he worried about patting the stats.
I would love that stat if it came from someone else, but Colin Cowherd clearly has an agenda. He's become the anti-Skip Bayless of Fox. You know what? I'm just going to pick up LeBron, and I'm just going to just hate Russell Westbrook to no end. And Skip Bayless is the opposite. He's like, I'm just going to big up Russell Westbrook to no end, and I'm going to hate on LeBron.
But why don't y'all get on Nick Wright for doing that with Odell? Because y'all love that.
Let's be fair. I called Nick Wright an idiot for his opinion about Odell. Called him an idiot for his opinions about LeBron. But he does. But Nick Wright, he does like Russ. So again, he's kind of objective.
Do y'all call yourself idiots for falling over yourself for a grown man?
Who?
That makes asshole decisions? Because you can't hold Colin to this standard that he gotta be so across the board when y'all hold yourself to the same
What do you
standard.
mean?
Y'all follow yourself about Odell. And y'all make excuses for this kid.
I mean, he's a football player at the end of the game.
My boy Junie and Trey don't make excuses for this guy? You don't make excuses for this guy?
No. Again.
You don't make excuses for Marsh?
No. Junie's kind of fair with Odell. I believe I'm fair with Odell too.
Mike, I asked you a simple question.
Trey a little less.
Mike, I asked you a simple question.
Go ahead.
His profession is to catch the ball with his hands.
And I told you, and when you made that point, I told you it was silly.
Twice he put his hands through a wall.
Right.
Is that a good business decision?
It's absolutely not.
Did y'all call him out about that?
It's absolutely not.
Your boy broke up 3 locker rooms. T.O. is still your favorite player, is he not?
To the death. To the death.
Did you call him out? It was even one of your team. It was your team. 2 of your teams.
2 of them. Right.
Eagles in the 49ers.
Right.
Did you call him out on that?
Nope.
When he was sitting out there doing push-ups in the driveway.
I thought it was phenomenal.
So why you want him to be so objective when it comes to Russell Westbrook?
Because
the stats are just the stats.
Again.
What Hov say? Men lie, women lie, numbers don't.
So again, Colin, you got to take it all inclusive. Numbers don't lie. Yeah, he might not contest the 3-point shot, but he leads the league in PER. A stat that was a stat that you guys loved when LeBron James was dominating it.
I don't care about PER in the NBA.
I never cared about efficiency. Who the fuck cares about efficiency? Your favorite player is Bubba Chuck.
Exactly. Why would you say that I give a fuck about PER?
The masses.
I don't, Mike. It's basketball. It is basketball. That shit can fluctuate in 20 games into the season.
Right.
Come on.
Right.
Like you got like these. It's stats that matter and it's stats that don't matter.
Man,
like to say LeBron's efficient when you take majority of your shots at the beginning of his career with layup.
Right.
To say that he's the most efficient player, that's a cop out stat for fans.
Right.
You're not actually doing no work by bringing that up.
Right.
He takes layups.
Correct.
Did people use that for Mike when Mike was taking jump shots?
No.
Were they doing that for Kobe?
No, that's the thing. I have not heard about this efficiency and people like fawning over it.
How about with your guy 35?
No.
Because he's been killing efficiency since he came in the league. Anybody bring that up for him?
They bring it up, but like you said, it was a LeBron perpetuated thing.
Yeah, man, because they love him. So I'm asking how
it's people that's way more efficient than LeBron.
How you want people to be objective when y'all niggas not?
You could be objective. You could be objective. Cause I was even seeing it now. Now people feel the way that how Devin Booker scored 70 points. He scored 70 points.
Nobody's feeling the way about 70 points. Can I ask you one question?
Go
ask you one question.
Go ahead.
That picture with Wilt, right?
Mm-hmm.
When Wilt had the 100-point on the napkin,
Right.
who was around him? Was it reporters or was it his teammates falling all over Wilt? Because they had nothing to do with that 100 points, right?
Right.
So why is Tyson and all Leandro with his ass all up in Devin Booker's crotch?
Right.
All these niggas taking pictures, smiling like they had a part of this whole thing.
Right.
That's what people got a problem with. What is your part with this?
No, that's one of the problems because Van Gundy and Mark Jackson they voiced their
and then
displeasure
they lose
about
by
it.
15 points. What you fucking posting pictures for?
They only lost by 10, but they lost. They lost.
But what are you posting pictures for?
It's 70 points.
All right, that's cool. You posted pictures. What is it a team event for?
It shouldn't have been a team event. It shouldn't have been a spectacle. But they're not mad about the spectacle. They're mad that Earl Watson after a while was like, fuck it, we're not going to win the game. Let's just get him 70 points.
Did Kobe do that?
No.
Did Kobe post a picture after that 81?
Come on, he's different.
Okay. This whole generation ain't different either, right? They all this. Well, notice me. I scored 70, and I did it in a lame way. I start fouling, and then they started fouling me, so I go to the line and accumulate more points.
Bro,
oh shit!
It's no way you could say that 70 points was lame. He shot 21 of 40.
You the one that said Dwayne Wade playoff game when he attempted 30-something free throws lame.
That was egregious. That was definitely egregious.
So how's that not egregious when you know you're going to lose the game and you start doing and your coach strategized for you to get more points?
No, there were certain times where they cut the lead a little bit. They wasn't always out of the game. They was getting bombed early. They definitely was, but they closed the gap a couple of times.
Did Earl say like, yo, I didn't do what they said.
No, he definitely didn't cop out.
He didn't say like, no, that wasn't true.
Nope.
Like,
he didn't cop out at all. He just said stop it.
Yeah, so that means he did it, right?
Yeah, it could be perceived. Yeah.
So you cool with that? Because you wasn't cool with Dwayne Wade doing that, right?
I wasn't.
And Dwayne did that in the flow.
It
wasn't like Pat Riley said, Dwayne, just start throwing your body all over the court.
And to tell you the honest God truth, it wasn't even that I was so much mad at Dwayne Wade. I was mad at the refs for giving them such ticky-tack calls. Some of them things were ticky-tack calls. Like, at that point, what was he, like a third-year guy? A third-year guy? He gets the benefit of all those whistles? 20-plus whistles?
Of all, that third-year player had shake. He was shifty as shit.
He was raw.
Can you tell me who was their center? Eric Dampier?
No, it was Shaq.
It was Shaq. I'm talking about Dallas.
Oh, yeah.
Dirk Nowitzki. These niggas got some shake to be going with Dwayne Wade when he going to the hole.
No, they had a young Devin Harris.
My boy Josh was guarding.
Right.
What was Josh's problem for his whole career? His knees and his ankles,
right?
Right. You can deal with that, all that shifty shit he doing?
No.
So 35 free throws ain't reasonable when you got this old slow ass team. My bad, because LeBron lost that team.
Right.
Yeah, my bad. But Wade. Mm-hmm. What you gonna say? He was the real deal, right?
He was the real deal, but the refs bailed him out a little bit. It's like some of that stuff.
They don't bail your boy out now?
Who?
He goes to the hole like a fucking freight train.
Right.
It's no skill in that, Mike. Russell Westbrook don't put no skill, no thought into what he's doing.
Little skill.
You know what he decides? He's saying, fuck it, I'm stronger than them, and you're not gonna stop me from getting there.
Right.
That's skill?
Him and Harden.
Okay, that's skill?
But again, I have no problem with the refs blowing the whistle if you're forcing the action. So if you're telling me Dwayne Wade is forcing the action, that's fine. But call it the same for everybody. You want to talk about objectivity? I even say the same. Durant should get more foul calls than what he does.
But they wasn't forcing the action with Dallas in that series. In that game, they wasn't forcing the action.
So that's what I'm saying. How the hell is he getting all the calls if he not at least forcing the action?
He was. They were. Dallas wasn't forcing it back down Miami's throat.
Oh yeah, because they were a finesse team.
Okay, so you was mad about that, right? You was mad about them.
Yeah, I was pissed. I was pissed about that point. I was.
So what about this one? What about your boys? Your boys that they do dumb shit.
She could tell you. I'm objective like that one that Pat called when Russ was posting the pad up and Pat swiped. He got him, but it's like, come on, you gonna call that? That would have been a play on to me.
Bro, he do corny shit too. When Steph reached across his face and hit the ball and he fell out, like, oh my God, he went across.
He hit him in the face.
You play like a dog, bro. You go in there. You are a pit. That brush across your face, and then you gonna look at the ref like, come on.
Yeah.
What the fuck we doing?
He had a conversation with the ref.
Like, what we doing here?
I hear what you're saying, man. And like I said, your point is valid about Dwayne Wade, but it's still, we're talking about now Russell Westbrook, who's been in the league 9 years. We're talking about James Harden, who's been in the league 8 years. These niggas got way more stain to this point than Wade had at that point.
Yeah, I get it. But who was doing it like him at that point? I never said that he wasn't right about the 3-year thing, but who was doing it? Him and Janole?
Kobe?
Okay.
Right.
Who was doing it like them two?
Right.
AI was fading away. Remember me and Ross, the new number 3.
Yeah.
No disrespect to the old number 3, but
right.
the new number 3.
Right.
Come on, like who was doing it like him at that point?
Yeah, nobody really.
So like you gotta take it for what the times was. Your boy goes in there like a freight train, not Russ, LeBron. And now he's the biggest crybaby in the world. Every time he gets touched, oh my God, are you kidding? What the fuck is that?
But even to that credit, like you
You
said,
are a bully,
when
cuz.
LeBron going to the lane like a freight train, he should even get a little bit more fouls than we
Mike,
get.
he is the strongest person on the court.
Agreed.
You hear your daughter in the background? She's like, come on, Dad. Are you kidding me with
I
this
know.
nigga?
I'm sorry, Kaylee. Agreed, but come on, he should get more fouls.
More foul, Mike. What he average right now? I think it's him. I think it's him, Russell, James, and KD. I think KD,
Jimmy
Jimmy too.
Jimmy gets a lot.
But KD took a step back because he got injured. But I think they like at around 7.
I think the top 3 is Beard,
James, Russell,
Beard, Russ, and Jimmy, and they get like
your
nine or
your
above.
boy Ree, Bron.
Ree up there?
Yeah,
Ree should be up there.
They go.
I don't know if he is.
Ree handles fucking ridiculous. So you know he gets to the.
Oh yeah, John Wall, but I don't want to talk.
Yeah,
what that happened?
Because he's excited.
What happened?
John Wall's been the fastest player in the NBA for the last couple of years, and what has he did for his team?
Well, I'm
Now
saying
I'm supposed to follow myself with John Wall.
What did he do last night?
I'm
against
asking
the
you a
Cavs?
question, bro. How many free throws do he put up?
Nah, John don't get a lot.
I'm talking about LeBron.
Oh, Ree? LeBron, he probably around 7, 8. I believe 7, 8.
You want to be 13? Because you got mad at a nigga taking 23.
I would appreciate him being like 10.
You got mad at a
10,
man
11.
for taking 23.
10 or 11. Like, not now. Maybe a couple years ago. Because now LeBron, he thinks he's Magic Johnson now. He wants to be efficient. He don't want to shoot more than 13 shots a game. So not now.
My favorite guy is Allen Iverson. Love this kid to death. Allen Iverson, I would die. I would beat the shit out of somebody for talking any shit about Allen Iverson.
Right.
But Allen Iverson used to flop around the court and do all types.
You didn't say that then.
Nigga?
Because me and Rock would kill you about the temper tantrum. Like, that's more the stuff we would kill you about.
The temper tantrum.
This nigga jumping in the air like a white kid and banging on the ground like a white kid that didn't get his favorite toy.
He's the smallest kid in the NBA.
Like, bro,
he's the smallest kid in the NBA. He deserves to do that.
First of all, you can't do that.
He deserves to do that.
You're black. That's 1.
Doesn't matter.
2, you got braids. 3, you got tattoos.
He's light skinned,
country
right?
for you.
He's light skinned, right?
No, he's that color in between. So if he was light skinned, I would give it to him.
He not dark skinned, so he's not a thug, and he not light skinned, so he's not that soft. So he in the middle. He can jump around.
No, he can't. He had tattoos and braids. No,
doesn't matter.
No,
man.
bro.
Mike, can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
Some of these niggas got tattoo braids and everything. Are soft niggas in the world, right?
Right.
Soft niggas in the world, right?
Right.
Okay, so come on. Think about what you just said.
Nah, Chuck can't get that, man.
Now, my man used to fly around, and because he's my favorite player, I used to give him a pad. Right? Used to give him a pad. I had to learn over the years. You can't do that. You got great things objectively.
Right.
These guys are not being harsh on you. They tell you the truth. Your boy flop around. Now, why can't y'all say this about y'all guys that do dumb shit? Why does the other guy got to be objective about your guys when you can't be objective about your guys?
No. Because again, I am being objective about my guys. I'm not.
You said that was a bogus stat about Russell.
It was a bogus stat. I'm going to tell you how.
He's not putting his hands up.
And
That's not a bogus stat. That's him doing it.
Keys, half the times he's not even checking his guy. He's checking the forward.
Mike, me and you and Justin was having a conversation. Yeah. I gave you respect. I said your boy played fence.
When you watch him and he's locked in on a guy, does that guy score?
No. When he's locked in on a guy one-on-one, no.
Right.
So how many times do you do that? But I'm saying.
So I told you he does it disperse now. He does it less to my liking. He should do it more.
But if you bring out a stat that says
he don't contest the shot,
don't contest the shot,
right?
That's factual.
No, it's fact. That's fact. And you heard me say that stat was true, but it's a little skewed.
How?
Half the time he's not trying to guard the guy taking the 3. He'll rather body up, and he's bodied up fours and altered four shots.
Okay, but they put him there for him to be closer to the rim,
To
right?
the rebound, right? Yeah.
So everybody's into the game, right? Everybody's into the whole mix of the saying, let's get Russell a triple double. You think they did that for Oscar?
They had to do it for Oscar.
Did they did that for Magic and J Kidd?
No, nobody had to do it for those guys.
So is this not a little tainted to you?
Nah,
it's not. It's still historic.
Yeah,
because it haven't happened in 20-something years.
Not even because it haven't happened in 20-something years. It's like people are making it seem like he's not that caliber of player already.
All right,
he had 8 last year.
Okay, I dig it. I dig that. But he averaged for a season, right, with no name players.
Right.
And he had a gun on his team. And,
right.
And niggas that hated him, me included, right?
Right.
Always had the go-to thing where he was selfish.
Right.
He ain't being selfish this year. So what turned on in his head that I can average a triple-double with these bums, but I can't do it with the start? You want me to believe that there's an actual mindset that he said that I'm a change, or this not a game plan that let's facilitate him getting these triple-doubles? Oh, come on, man.
Look. All you gotta do is look at some of the tape from this year, look at some of the tape from last year. He was doing some of the same things last year.
Saying that he
like
did.
sticking a four. Like hanging around close to the rim so he could get the rebound and so he could push the break.
I'm talking about the mindset. The mindset is different. He's doing this for a season with no name players. He had a gun on his team.
And I'm glad, once again, you know how to tie bows, Keith. You're tying a cute little bow around this whole thing. Here's how I'm objective and these guys are not. How many times did I tell you with a Mike, Kobe, Spreewell, a TL, Russell, Brandon, Odell, these niggas are head cases. They do bonehead stuff. But I like them in spite, or even sometimes because they are head cases.
But you also
because they're sociopaths, and because they're like, you know what, this nigga kind of disrespected me. I'm gonna average a triple double for the whole season. I love that. People are using that more to their detriment. I'm using that more to the thing like, yo, that's what makes me love these guys. That's endearing to me.
That I listen to everything you say.
Go ahead.
Quality that you hate.
Mm-hmm.
You have told me this year that if Russell Westbrook had a team like Steph Curry, he can take them further. Right. Well, he already had a team like Steph Curry.
Not quite, but I get where you're saying. Not quite.
I'm not saying it's jump shooting. I'm saying that they had a team before, like Kevin Durant.
Like, why do you keep on bringing this up? Because now you're gonna make me get mad at this guy all over again. I'm really trying to leave this year alone. I'm acting like I'm on Oklahoma City Thunder. I'm really trying to leave this feud alone, but you keep on bringing me back.
It's not a feud. They gotta win a game. Mike, you gotta win a game before they become a rivalry.
No. It can be a feud, but it's not a rivalry right now. But it is a feud.
It's not a feud.
Here's the feud. This lets you know how much of a hoe this nigga is. Do you know how real the Thunder would be if KD was there with a Vic and an Alex Abrides?
But let me ask you a question. Why did James go? Why did Serge go? Why did Jeff go? Why all these people go with that dog on their team?
First of all, management.
Management. Mike,
Serge wanted more bread. He wanted a bigger role.
Nobody made no qualm about leaving this whole damn thing.
No,
because when they had this guy.
Objection. All you gotta do is look at the James Harden. What is it? What E60? Look at the James Harden E60. That nigga looked heartbroken that he was no OKC anymore.
Is it about
he really
Russ?
Wanted to stay.
Is it about Russ or about the community and Russell and Kevin? It's not just about Russell. It's not Russell by himself.
I think it was a culmination of all of it. But the technology got true. Even hearing him speak about Russell today, I think Russ is the catalyst of why he wanted to stay.
When you hear people talk about Golden State from day one, who names they bring up?
Steph and Clay.
Who name you hear now?
KD.
Who's the art? No, you hear Steph. KD's been injured, so now I know you're being bullshit.
No.
Now I know you're bullshit.
Well, before he was injured, they were saying it's his team.
It's his team because the way the thing goes now. But Steph still's the guy because before he got injured, he had that 2 week when he was averaging 30-something points and everything else because people started to forget about him, right? And he still had the people let people know that it's my team is my team.
Right.
Who was the guys on Oklahoma City?
Russ and Kevin.
Who named you heard first?
You heard Kevin.
Who named you heard after that? Like last year, before they broke up. It was Kevin's team.
Kevin was last, yeah.
if Russell is the guy that if he's the engine to make, if he's Derek Sasser to y'all team A, why y'all didn't want to leave there? Did y'all want to get off that team?
I didn't mind.
Yeah, I know y'all didn't mind, but it wasn't like, oh my god,
It wasn't clamoring
if
to
niggas,
go, no.
if niggas was asking to be traded, y'all wouldn't be like, oh fuck, I
Yeah.
wanna go, right?
You're not raising your hand. You're not volunteering, but yeah, you gotta go. You gotta go.
James left for $5 million.
Yeah, so that was a
So
pressing.
if it was about Russell and KD in the city,
Right.
he'd just ate that $5 million, right? Because you're gonna make that back on endorsements, whatever. It's $5 million, man. It's $5 to a millionaire.
Right.
Really, it's $5 to a millionaire.
Right.
You're gonna make that back on TV shows, endorsements, whatever you want to do.
Right.
You love Oklahoma. They your brothers.
Right. Nah, Harden felt slight. He felt more slighted. It had to come to that because I really like Russ and KD. That was a big part of the reason why he wanted to stay.
Don't you think
He
they
really
feel
wanted to
slighted
stay.
that their point guard couldn't control their game? That they had to bring him off the bench to control that thing in the last waning seconds. When now he figured it out. Now I can average a triple double for a whole season now.
And again, because after just watching the game just now, I don't think Harden feels slighted because, like Harden said, I know the guy since I was 10 years old. This is how he always been. This was always him. So I don't think Harden was slighted, but to your point, I can see how anybody else was. But he was the one guy, like everybody that you said wave goodbye to Oklahoma City, they probably feel like I'm more at peace. Harden's the one guy where I'm looking at like he like, yo, I really wish I would have stayed because I'm thinking I could have been the glue guy that kept the band together.
Yeah, he would have.
That's what, and that's how he feels. He almost kind of regrets that he wasn't that guy.
The whole thing about it is it made it easier for him to go when he was like, this nigga just don't get it.
A little,
Like
yeah.
10 years
He's
old,
a head case,
10
right?
years old to now, you still don't get it.
Right.
And nigga, it wasn't like you was what 5-star athlete coming out of high school.
Right.
You was a second tier player in UCLA.
Right.
So why do you gotta be so headstrong?
Not second tier, but he wasn't the guy just yet, right?
He wasn't the scoring machine that he was now, right?
Even though he
Right?
was a defender, and I rewatched that game with him and Rose in the Final
I
Four.
don't care about none of that.
I'm
just saying. In the draft, they was calling him
a defender. Yeah.
Right? That's
No mid-range jump shot, offensive project. Right.
Nothing.
You're correct.
So why can you take a back seat when you always was in the back seat?
Some guys just
To
got
Aaron DeFlalo, to Darren Collins,
right.
to Kevin
Love, right. Keep naming them.
You took a second. You was second fiddle to those guys.
Right.
You are on a team with a 7'1" fucking freak.
Right.
A guy can put the ball on the floor and he's 7'1", can shoot that thing.
Right.
And it took you 9 years to figure it out. 10 years because it was a year after he left.
Right.
Then I can average a triple double for a whole season.
I hear you.
He could be having some crazy triple doubles because like Kevin Durant is averaging, I think he's averaging 24, 25 points.
25 points.
25 points on 12 to 15 shots.
Probably 15 to 17, but I get your point.
17 shots, right?
Yeah.
So if he only making 12 of them things, that's 12 assists for Russell right there. He could be having like 18, 22 point assist nights if he had Kevin on his team. If you just figure it out. Let me just get the ball to him.
So again, that goes to your boy not being, and I'm not gonna stay here for too long because I don't want to get on that.
What's the point guard's job, Mike?
The point guard is supposed to be the leader. They're supposed to be the
So
general.
why you keep bringing up this alpha dog that Kevin wasn't?
Because see, if you're the best player, if you're the
point guard,
best player on the team,
Mike, let me ask you a question. Carson Wentz got to get the ball to these players, right?
Right.
Romo got to get the ball to these players, right?
Right.
The point guard is the extension of the quarterback when you talk about basketball, right?
Right.
So even if you talk about this alpha dog shit, that's a cop out.
I don't think you want to know why I'm telling you I don't think it's a cop out because you got to think about it now, Keith. Like in eras past, you are correct. The point guard is supposed to almost kind of have like no sort of ego. They're supposed to be team first.
But he don't got no ego with Enes Kanter and them and Steven Adams. He has no ego with no name players, Mike. But he had an ego with somebody that was better than him.
He has an ego with those guys.
Mike, he's giving like 19 to 17 assists out. He's having those type of games. That's not having no damn ego.
He had games like that with Kevin. That's what I'm saying.
You say he having games like that. He's going to averages for a season.
Right.
You talk about 8 games a season with no name players.
Right.
And you keep talking about alpha dog and Kevin. That's a cop out that y'all use about that.
I don't think it's a
It's
cop
a
out. If
cop
he's
out.
the best,
He's the point guard.
If
His job is to do what?
If he's the best player,
What's his job, Mike?
He's supposed to distribute. First and
Distribute the
foremost.
ball to people, right?
But Keith, not so much in this era. Look at the point guards of this era, though.
You only got. You just said John Wall just turned it on. Well, I just said John Wall just turned it on. Reed's the only guy to shoot first point guard.
Steph,
That's now.
Dame,
That's now. Russell been in the league for 10 years. Who was that then?
9, Keith.
9 years. You had Darren Williams, Mike.
Right.
A fucking crossover pull-up jump shot guy.
Right.
Who? Tell me who. Who is he competing against, Mike? He could be tearing the league up for 9 years.
Darren, not John, Rondo, all those guys.
Rondo had 22 assist games, right?
Rondo can't shoot at all.
Fucking shoot, right?
At all, right.
Russ can go to the hole. So you trying to tell me Russ couldn't do what Rondo did and he can shoot?
Yeah, I think.
And he had an old ass Paul Pierce.
I think he could have did with Rondo.
KG.
Yeah.
He had a young nucleus. Jeff Green, Kevin Durant, James Harden, Serge Ibaka, Nick Collison. All these guys.
Right.
Where's it at, Mike? But now, with Enes Kanter, with the young Sabonis, Steven Adams, Victor Oladipo. Oh, I love my guys now, huh? Now let's get everybody
He
involved.
always loved this guy. He
Oh,
always trying to
really?
get everybody involved.
Really?
But at least it's
Tell me
like,
what the fourth quarter look like with him and Kevin, Mike.
oh yeah, it was your turn, my turn. It was a tug of war.
Don't look like it's your turn, my turn now.
Because there ain't no tug of war, because there ain't no guy like, all right, Russ, I'm going to battle with you to take the shot. Russ is like, listen, I want to take the shot. I want you guys to take the shot, but if y'all not going to take it, I'm going to take it. There's no more hesitation of who's going to take the shot.
I really think like you pissing my monster off with this point, because I really think that y'all fake ass tough guys want to tell people like, oh, he's not an alpha male. No, your job is to play point guard. It has
How many
nothing
point
to do
guards
with
play the
alpha
game
male
that way
and
today?
Beta and beta nothing. Your job is to get me involved.
How many
If
point
you
guards
don't
play
do
the
your
game?
job, how can you tell me there's something wrong with me?
How many point guards play the game that
Let me
way
ask you a
today?
question.
Go ahead.
When Spreewell was a head case, did people like Spreewell? If
No.
Kevin Durant would have said, "Give me the fucking ball," y'all would have had a problem with that, right? If Kevin Durant would just went up to what's his name in the timeouts and start cursing Russell out, y'all would be like, "What's wrong with this kid?" Because niggas did that before, right? And you had a problem with that. That's not the way the team is supposed to work, right?
Keith, what you're saying is profound. Because for most people, yeah, you're correct. But how many times have me?
I thought that's supposed to be for. I thought all rules supposed to be for everybody, Mike.
How many times have me and you got into heated debates when we were playing some sort of sport and it only fueled us to do better? Like that does happen. Sometimes an argument or a riff in the team is not the end of the world.
But in pro sports, they act like it's an indictment against you, right or wrong.
Right.
So if
That's why I said what you said was profound, but come on,
we
like,
have seen somebody.
It depends on the personalities.
My mom said Draymond belittled Kevin for doing that shit on the court, right?
Right.
People see that and say like, "Oh, you're not supposed to do that to your teammate," right?
Right.
So if Kevin would have did that, he'd have been a monster, right? When Kevin started disrespecting reporters and everything else, it was a different Kevin Durant, right?
Right.
People start taking it and going, "Oh, this is not the guy we remember when he was."
But do you think
throwing it up to his coach and all that? They ain't the same guy.
You think they would have took that tone if he would have did that in game? Because I mean, like T.O. again, another one of my head cases. Like T.O. said, when he shows fire, it's a problem. Tom Brady shows fire, it's not.
Mike,
Peyton Manning curses out his teammates, it's cool.
Fire and it gets looked at as something else. Other people do it, it's motivating.
So that's what I'm saying. Kevin Durant doesn't have the persona that you have. So him
Mike,
having a nice guy persona, if he snaps on his feet, he won't get the Tom Brady pass.
Mike, I'm saying to you, that persona started to go away a little while ago, 5 years ago.
So you don't think he would have got the Tom Brady pass if he started snapping on people?
When he start cursing at reporters, when he start cursing in interviews and everything else, when he start damning about this, that, and the third, starts being outspoken about how the league is, when he made that comment about everybody want to join up. People start looking at Kevin Durant differently back then.
So okay,
he wouldn't have got the Tom Brady pass.
Or the LeBron pass, because LeBron's cursing out people now.
Tom Brady lied to the American public and everybody overlooked it. Come on, are you kidding me? Kevin Durant would have got that same pass?
I'm saying LeBron, he's getting it now. I'm just saying, benefit of the doubt.
Right. We didn't see people burn his jersey. We didn't see a whole town and the whole world hate him.
Right.
What pass he get, Mike, when he left Cleveland?
I'm talking about now. LeBron beefs with people now. He curses people out now. They think it's cute. They think it's endearing. They think it's just on time. It's like, yeah, bro, you finally get him. You get your get back.
Some people say that is what's the name? Counterproductive. Some people say that he's doing it to exclude himself from the what's the name when he comes at his teammates. Some people don't like what he does.
I don't like it.
The purists that respect the game don't like some of the stuff that he does.
Right.
So like I'm saying, you can have a mixed bag. Why go through it? If your job is to play point guard and get me the ball, why do I gotta come over there and demand something that is your job? Like if you work with somebody and his job was to flip burgers, and your job was to hand them out, wouldn't you get pissed off if he didn't do his job?
It's a tough question.
It's a tough question
because I've been there. And
you still got mad. I know you did it, Mike. I know you did it, Mike. I know you just picked up the slack. I'm asking you, would you get pissed off? Because I know you cursed out a manager, so you did have some frustration with that job.
I cursed out a manager for her not being good at her job.
No, man, that was an accumulation of shit, Mike.
No, it was because she wasn't good at her job. No, because I've actually told baby girl the story. I've told plenty of people this story.
He lying to you.
I told plenty of people this story. My mom remember. I got into a feud with this guy that I was working with named Vince. But Vince was good at his job. Me and Vince did not get along. We didn't talk. We didn't joke. Hell, we probably could have clocked out the fight a couple of times because that's how much we did not like each other. But Mike, Vince on the schedule, right? Yeah, Vince on the schedule.
You just said that Vince was good at his job.
Right.
Russell Westbrook's job is to play point guard.
He's not good at his job.
What is the title of point guard? To contribute to your team, right?
Prototypically, yes, you're correct.
He ain't Vince.
But he's
Russell
not,
ain't Vince.
he's not.
He making the job tough. He's not coming to work to do his job. He looking at Kevin like, motherfucker, I'm management too. Is he not saying that?
Keith, in a prototypical sense, you're correct. You're correct.
That's what I'm saying about you and your fanboys. Y'all don't want to be objective.
I'm being objective. In a prototypical sense, you are correct. He's not the prototypical point guard, but he's a top 5 player. You can't get along with another top. I'm not saying that. I know you're not, but I'm saying, as a man, if you were Kevin, you couldn't get along with another top 5 player.
Me and Russell would fight,
and I don't think he would mind that.
Like we would have a Kobe Shaq relationship.
I'm glad you pointed that out.
I said that. I said Kevin and Russell should have got them.
Yeah,
I said it, but that ain't who he is.
Yeah, just mix a little bit. See, yo, Russ, you owe me a fade. I want my 5 minutes.
He came in with the God thing and everything else, giving up to his coach. That's not him. Kobe had the fire. Kobe was playing soccer with them niggas, getting tough and all that shit.
You mean to tell me this boy couldn't fight Russell Westbrook?
Not saying he couldn't
Kobe
fight.
wanted to get into it with Shaq?
I'm not saying he couldn't fight him. I'm saying it's not his makeup. It's not his makeup.
That's what I'm saying. You saying it's not his makeup to fight Russ. Russ is 6'3".
It's not his makeup.
Maybe 205.
It's not his makeup.
Kobe wanted to fight Shaq.
Don't you see? Y'all have saying that Kevin Durant seemed passive aggressive, right?
Right, very.
Okay, so that seemed like his makeup? To say, look, I want to throw that. Kobe went in the locker room and said, we going to get it in today. And there's a story out there. Kobe, look, I ain't fucking backing down from this guy. I don't give a fuck about him. He fat, he lazy. He didn't mix his words, right?
Right.
Knew Shaq was coming around the corner.
Right.
That sound like Kevin Durant?
No.
So if you know that guy ain't that type of person, I'm just gonna fuck with him. I'm just gonna take his shots. And he gradually did it. He said, I'm gonna take my steps slowly. I'm gonna start taking these last games, these shots. Nobody said nothing to it. Then I'm gonna start doing it for the whole fourth quarter. Nobody said nothing. Fucking the whole game didn't seem like, huh?
Right.
That's cool with y'all? That's cool with y'all because Russell a dog.
Yeah.
Alright.
Because you only get what you allow people to do. If he allows that man to step on his toes like that, like you said, they should have got it. They should have got it in.
I know that. I'm saying that y'all know that. Y'all fans of his, man. Y'all gonna call him on this bullshit.
I wouldn't have been any less of a fan if Kevin would have got it.
I'm saying y'all seen it. Y'all see it. Y'all see it. Y'all call him out. Y'all seen Odell put his hands. Y'all see Odell put his hand through a wall,
You wanna know what? Yes, I did. Because how many times You was like, man, Mike, he's just supposed to be the co-star. I'm like, that kid is a star in his own right.
Bro, did you call him 0? Because as much fault that Kevin Durant got, you call him 35. I don't see nobody saying Russell got no fault. Y'all caped up for Russell. Y'all feel sad for Russell. Like Russell lost out on something.
Right.
Y'all call this man 35. You call him 0? Because he got much to do. Any breakup. Is any just one person's fault?
No, it's a little bit of both sides.
But y'all just put it on 35, don't y'all? 35 wasn't a man. 35 is a beta.
I think it's the way he handled the whole thing. And like I said, it's well documented how we both feel about that. How he handled the whole thing.
I'm gonna go completely left. How y'all like? Why you like head cases? Do you like the bitch off the hand that rocks the cradle? The nurse? Did you root for her in the movie? You root for that broad?
I don't think I rooted for her. No.
Like, and anybody was like, oh, that like I want her to win. I want her to get the husband. Why y'all root for these head cases?
You gotta ask yourself that question. All right, and
I'm a head case. You see why I root for head cases?
Not so much. You're not as much of a head case. Like I told you, we had a discussion a couple months back. You're a different kind of head case. I think you're more of a psychopath than a sociopath. Like,
yeah.
It's a difference.
Yeah.
It's a difference in head cases. So yeah, you are, but you're not these type of dudes. Like,
but you don't root for the other head cases. You don't fuck with Chucky.
I root.
You ain't one of them niggas like, oh, I want that nigga to slice this nigga up.
Yeah, but it's like, but you rooted for the Joker. It's like, yo, this nigga is wilding.
Yeah, because it's comedic to it. That's what I'm saying. Y'all root for Russell because it's like he got flash, he got the mouth. It's comedic value to it. But y'all don't root for the real head cases. Y'all don't want dumb niggas to win. Anybody rooting for Charles Manson?
No.
Anybody writing letters and standing outside and picking line for Charles Manson? No.
When I was caving for Lavar. How do you feel about Lavar? But
I fucking hate that guy. I really wish he shuts up, man. Cause Bull is he's a nigga's nigga. Like he doesn't. I just want him to be quiet. You seen the tape of him playing like
I just seen it. I thought I looked bad in them rec leagues. Oh my god.
Man.
I could probably give Lavar some buckets.
Yo, I believe what T-Mac say, bro. One in a possible, bro. One in a pump, bro. He only got one, and he really trying to cash out. He trying to be the girl, catch me outside.
How about that?
She make $1 million off of that, catch me outside.
Right.
$1 million.
Right.
Boom.
So what's wrong with that though?
I just want him to shut up. It's not your lane. That's her lane. That's her generation. This ain't your lane, bro. And you going on national TV sound like an asshole. Like you made Stephen A. Smith look good on First Take.
Did he?
Like he was bringing up good points. Like you really just saying off the wall outlandish stuff.
Is he?
He could beat Michael Jordan?
No.
His son can go on Golden State and that's be the same team. And Steph can go on USLA and they wouldn't win. What we just seen from the Bull Fox.
Fox would have gave Steph
buckets. He ain't got no defense, Mike. Mike Steph would light that boy up.
Fox would have gave Steph buckets too.
Mike, you remember Stephen Davidson, Mike?
Fox would have gave Steph buckets too.
I'm talking about giving them buckets, Mike. Could he hold him to 10 points?
Probably not.
Because that's what happened to Lonzo,
because
right?
you gotta think about Steph. Steph is gonna run around every pick in the book.
I don't give Mike. Don't tell me how the game go, Mike. I'm asking you how many points Steph putting up.
Nah, Steph probably could have put up more than 10.
So like I'm saying, he's saying that Golden State would be the same player with his son, and UCLA would be different. They won't be good with Steph Curry team.
Right.
Steph took Davidson to the Elite Eight.
Right. Right.
So that's not off the wall. That's not outlandish.
It's looking a little outlandish now.
He said he could beat Charles Barkley. What I seen in that red league.
Chuck.
Chuck can't play ball no more, Mike, and Chuck can beat that nigga.
He can't beat Chuck. No, he can't. He can't beat
outlandish Chuck. Stuff, Mike.
And I said that. I said out of the things that he said, he can't beat Mike. That was outlandish. He can't beat Chuck. That was outlandish. But saying that his boy stands a chance to be better than Steph Curry, what was so outlandish about that? Lonzo right now is 15, 7, and 6 right now.
I don't care about
Steph
that, Mike.
was 20,
I don't care about
3, and 5.
My mom always told me people could say anything they want to. You actually got to show something. All that stat shit is cool.
Right.
What did you see against Kentucky?
Right.
Huh? Exactly. Your girl said that shit. Nothing.
I didn't. Yeah.
He let a nigga that got no fence lock him up. I love Fox. Fox is a scorer.
Fox is one of the best defenders in the nation.
No, he is
out of all
not.
the people that I've seen in the tournament, him and Josh Jackson has defense.
No. That's how light these niggas is, Mike. Joel Barry couldn't get in. Like, he a point guard, couldn't get in the middle against Kentucky. They are light. We put up 100 points against those niggas.
Keys, I just watched the game. Barry, whenever Fox on him, yo, Run the O.
Mike,
give me a pick.
Mike, and earlier this year against the same team, both teams put up 100 points.
Right.
These niggas don't play no fence.
And like Cal said, in order to put up that 100-point, Malik need a 40.
Mike, 47. First of all, Steph Curry put up 47 and got his team to Elite 8.
Right.
Your boy Lonzo couldn't get out the Sweet 16.
That's true.
And he played for UCLA. Steph played for Davidson.
Right. Even though, like I was telling Jay, the UCLA talent pool, this UCLA,
Mike,
they're not really like that.
It's Clay.
They got the him and the ball leave.
It's Clay and Steph with UCLA right now. If you put Steph on UCLA right now with the ball Alfred, it's lights out. Mm-hmm. It's him and Clay again. Mm-hmm. Alfred is a shooter.
He's a shooter.
You put him. Who you gonna stick?
You still gonna stick Steph.
Then you leave him open to get shots.
You take your chances.
And then that's where you get 7 assists at right there.
Right.
And then you go on there, and then he comes back and get.
Let's see.
They're a championship team with Steph.
Because you got to account for the assists that they messed up out of Lonzo. He threw a lot of on-point passes they messed up.
You sound real foolish out here, Mike. Please, Mike.
No, because
I like Lonzo, Mike. I like Lonzo.
I like Lonzo too. I think he could be a really, really good player in the NBA.
Y'all not even talking about what his best attribute is his passing.
I just did. You said you don't want to hear it. They messed up a lot of his assists.
He's not a scorer.
Okay.
He don't play no defense. He's not a scorer.
Yeah.
So what makes him? What set him apart from Steph? What makes him better than Steph right now?
Better passer, better rebounder, and he played good defense against Monk. He couldn't guard Fox, but he played great defense against Monk.
You said good passer and good rebounder. So with those attributes, did that say championship?
No, don't say championship.
Steph not having,
by itself.
Mike, Steph not having none of that. All he is a shooter.
Right.
Curry got one, right?
Right.
Your boy couldn't get to Elite 8.
Right.
Steph as a shooter got to Elite 8. Your boy as a passer and a rebounder, nothing.
Right.
Can we just call it what it is? Like I just said in this whole conversation, call it what it is, right? Call a spade a spade.
I'm going to hold out on that.
Here you go.
I'm gonna give
the difference between Nick, Colin, and everybody else. They go out on a limb. You are too fucking safe, bro.
Foolish. That's foolish to go out on a limb when listen.
That means you feel what you say, bro.
Let the information. And sometimes again, foolish. If you feel what you say, I'm glad you used that word. Feel. That means you're going off emotion. I'm Max Kellerman with this thing. I want to be kind of empirical. Like, let's see if Lonzo shows that he's a better player than Steph.
We already seen it. We talk about college player. I'm not gonna grade a college player against an NBA player. That's fucking stupid. This Davidson Steph versus a UCL Alonzo.
So you think because Steph got to the Elite 8, he was a better player?
A team like Davidson is a D2 school.
Right.
Like UCLA is a
mid-major, right?
Mike, UCLA won 11 national championships.
They're blue blood. They're blue blood.
And this nigga was a 5-star athlete, right?
Right.
What are you talking about here? You didn't even hear about Steph. Steph was a undersized point guard that came on his junior year in high school.
Right.
That just got to Davidson.
Right.
This nigga was a 5-star athlete.
Right.
Went to a blue blood school.
Right.
What do you want?
So basically, it's Steph got to Elite 8, nigga, you got to 16, you wash. That's what it is.
I'm not saying he washed. I'm just saying you gonna say that your son in college can
be
a better player than the NBA player.
It's not
because he wasn't even a better college player than Steph.
Do we 15, 6,
Mike,
and 7
Steph,
over 23 and 2?
Steph and Davidson had ESPN on Smash.
That's true.
I don't give a fuck about.
So did Eric Gordon when he was in high school. What is he doing in the league?
He on a team that's number 3 in the Western Conference.
Yeah, now, but Eric Gordon, is he the guy like he's supposed to be?
It ain't
Eric Gordon in the Rockets. It's James Harden in the Rockets.
You just proving my point. Eric Gordon was a freaking 5-star athlete, then turned out to be nothing in the league.
Yeah, so I'm saying let's wait. Just because
we
Steph had the hype in Davidson,
Mike,
just because Eric had the hype in high school, let's wait.
Mike, you already seeing it, cuz like you over here being like, that's what I'm saying. You're not being objective. You already see it.
Being objective. I'm saying let's wait and see. Lonzo has the tools, to be better than the Steph Curry.
You only saying the tools because the stats say that he got 5 assists and 7 rebounds.
6.
Nobody
6
cares about
rebounds
that.
and 7 assists. Almost 8 assists.
What does that Mike? Russell Westbrook is leading the league in triple doubles. Where's his team at? And wins. does them stats transfer over to win?
So again, if Lonzo, let's say, because it's probably not going to happen. Let's say Lonzo goes to somebody like Minnesota. He don't stand a chance of having a better rookie year or a better career than Steph Curry? No.
I got to answer that?
Yes.
My silence don't tell you the story?
Okay. So people kill me because they make it seem like
came
Steph.
out of nowhere.
They make it seem like Steph lit the world on
He
fire
actually
as soon
did,
as he
Mike.
came in the NBA.
Mike, I'm not saying
he was actually kind of a regular
Mike,
player
I'm not
in the
saying
NBA.
that he lit the world on fire in NBA. He came out of nowhere. Nowhere.
I don't think what Lavar is saying is so far fetched. Some of the stuff is real outlandish. Some of the stuff is just for comedic value. Some of the stuff isn't.
I'm glad my niece has a smart mother, so she don't get all the dumb shit from you. Because that's out of control.
Because she I don't see what's the hype about this kid.
I don't either.
But
got niggas talking in their sleep about this kid like the second coming of Iverson in Georgetown.
Right. But as a parent, I don't see what's so wrong with Lavar is saying. What's wrong with what he's saying? Like, yeah, okay, maybe Jello and Melo might not be the guy, but what if Lonzo is? If you hit on one, that's pretty good, right? Like, people thought when Richard Williams was saying, they was like, yeah, man, Venus. Everybody thought Venus was the middle ticket. He's like, man, Serena gonna be better than her. And niggas laughed at him. And what happened?
People took offense to that, didn't they?
Yeah, but what happened? He was right. So who's to say that Lavar can't be right?
That's fine, but to say it now, the Serena and Venus dad said that she better than Martina. What's the Martina Havalola? What's her name?
Navratilova?
Yeah, like anybody, did he come out saying that Venus or Serena is better than her?
Not from the rip, no.
Did he say that?
No. But he did tell, Serena's about to, she about to
that
own
work,
all
right?
this. Yeah.
LeBron talk about Junior, and he talk about Maximus. All the same. But he ain't saying, oh, they gonna be this, that, and third, cause that, right? Was your boy outline for saying what he said about LeBron's kids? Even though we all know that's true.
But if he did say those things, would people be like, oh, LeBron's talking foolish? I think people talking foolish because
I'm asking you a question. Was that out of line?
Was what out of line?
Because you said that.
I'm glad you touched on that about what LeBron what he said. You thought that was out of line? I ain't think that was out of line.
No, I'm saying that what he said was factual.
Right.
Do it need to come out of your mouth? Because you can't. Your son's not better than Steph Curry. You said if you took him off of Golden State and put him what's name, we just seen in the tournament. Your son can't do that.
You're fighting the interesting battle because I often tell people and I often use me and you as an example.
Wait and see.
No, not wait and see. But I often tell people using me and you as an example. I don't care about the messenger. People get fixated on LeVar Ball being LeVar Ball. I get fixated on the message.
Like the message is shit too.
The message that LeBron's kids might not be better than LeBron? No, I'm talking
about the Steph, the Michael Jordan, the Charles Barkley, everything he said before LeBron.
Those things. Shit. Again, case by case basis. What he said about Mike and Chuck, yeah, that was completely rubbish.
No. Nobody took that serious. But then you said the Steph thing. I said, okay, we gonna wait and see. The tournament just happened.
Right.
So how you gonna take an NBA team and you can't even be the guy on the college team?
All right, let me flip this. What if UCLA would have won the national championship?
Then I'll be like, oh, well, then now he's on his way. Now he can make his dad. Now what his dad said can be true.
Okay.
But as soon as this nigga wet the bed the first time out,
right?
And you gonna tell me, well, he still got a chance to be a superstar.
He does.
In college, you wet the bed. DeJuan Wagner took a team to where did they get?
I don't think they won some sort of championship, but it wasn't the NCAA.
NIT. That's a nigga came from Camden.
Right.
A literate guy from Chicago took a team to where?
Pooh got to the Final Four. Him and Russ met in the Elite Eight.
I know. I think they got to the national championship. Then they play
Or no, I think they got to the national championship too. Him and Russ and Pooh played in they played in the Final Four, and then Pooh met Chalmers. Chalmers, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that happened.
And
speaking of which,
and Derrick Rose wasn't the guy, right? It was Chris
Douglas Roberts. Right.
Where Lonzo get to?
Right. He got to the Sweet 16.
The guy that if you took off his team and put on his team now, he went to a school in North Carolina, right?
Right.
And took them to the Elite Eight.
Right.
Where did Lonzo get to, Mike?
That's funny, Keys. That's
what I'm saying.
That's
I'm glad
funny.
I'm glad my niece got
That's
somebody
funny
smart.
because you just saying Pooh met Chalmers in the national championship game.
Chalmers
owned that. Where's he in the league right now?
Chalmers played for a blue blood team too, so he lived up to his billing.
Right.
He went to KU for a reason. He got to a national championship. Your boy went to UCLA for a reason. He was the real deal. Blue bloods.
Right.
And he went to bed. He didn't live up to his bargain.
Yeah. Largely. Not because I watched the game. Largely he didn't. They did screw up around him, but his individual matchups, he didn't win those as well.
Individual, Fox got no fence. All he had to do was take the ball to the cup.
You keep saying
He don't got no. I watched this, Mike. Sorry, baby. He got no fence, Mike.
We're not talking about Monk. We're talking about
They
De'Aaron
both don't.
Fox.
Mike. Everybody in Kentucky don't got no fence. You feel me? Everybody in Kentucky. And Mike, damn near everybody in the
And you believe
NCAA,
that because you've been telling me this for the past 2 weeks. And I'm like, Keith, I don't see that,
don't
Keith.
got no fence.
I
Mike.
don't see
North
it.
Carolina got no fence. No fence.
Right. Yeah, who is that knocking like the damn cops?
You know who it is, man. You know Chubby Man got a large. What's his name, man? Fat ass hands like your mom, man.
Here.
What's this? What the hell is this?
Probably something you don't want to eat.
I don't want no damn banana.
Is it not banana?
What is? It's a chocolate banana. You think I'm gonna put this in my mouth, cuz? I'm a real fucking man.
Especially
over here, bro.
how it look. No.
Here, God, get off my face. That's a good way to end this, man.
Yeah, man. We gotta
Fucking God, yeah.
gotta call the night on that one. Even though shout out to North Carolina for winning
We going far, man. We going.
the boy May is real. I like May. Justin Jackson
white
actually
boy.
he's actually showing me something.
Nah, San Antonio. That's the only thing. That's the only way he can fit. San Antonio or Boston.
Again, even if you say San Antonio or Boston, he's showing me he has a role in the NBA.
Yeah, he
just
can
like
fit somewhere.
Again, just like De'Aaron Fox, you said he can't play defense. That kid is going to lock somebody up in the NBA.
Bro. Got no fence.
Like if he's having a bad game, he's going to contribute.
Remember,
in
I
other
said
areas.
this, man.
I'm gonna remember.
Timestamp this. Remember, I said.
I'm gonna remember you said
Monk
that.
Gonna be a score machine, no fence. Fox score machine.
You believe
no
he's going to be anything other than the sixth man?
who?
Malik Monk.
Malik Monk's gonna be. He probably be rookie year next year.
Malik Monk's going to be.
The guy can put the ball
You talking
in the
about
hole,
hot
bro.
takes? And I heard he's not even the best scorer in the country.
He
I heard
can
the boy
put
Markel Fultz is a better scorer than he
Both
is.
from Arizona.
Washington.
No, both from Arizona better scorer.
I gotta watch it. But
What I'm saying to you is, he can flat out put that thing up. You can't.
I've
teach
been
that.
watching the tournament.
You can't teach that.
Keith, do you know how he's been playing in the tournament?
Like, you watch wrestling still? It's my nigga Cass and Enzo. You can't teach that, bro.
No, I have not watched wrestling, but I'll check it out
Giving you a jewel right there.
to see which.
Teach
Because
that.
people really got to tell me about this Malik Monk guy.
Just go watch the footage, bro.
I've been watching the footage. Even the first game they had against UCLA, he didn't show up.
He can hoop, bro. He can put that thing up. He Molly Drone. You know what I mean?
He can't get by nobody when he put the ball in the hardwood.
Just watching, man.
I'm gonna watch, man. I'll let you talk. Podcast.